We have a voicemail number. That number is 219-2-DAVID-P. Speaking of Chris Christie and Joe Biden, here's a caller asking about exactly those two people.
David, do you think that Christie would beat Joe Biden? And my next question would be, do you think Chris Christie, if he did win the nominee, would he start going anti-woke crap too?
Okay, so two questions there. If it were Christie versus Biden, does Christie have a shot? Second question, if Christie became the nominee, would he go anti-woke? Let's answer the second one first because it's simpler. The anti-woke stuff is more useful within the Republican primary than in the general election. Why? Because most of the country actually agrees with the, quote, woke side of most issues. So if Chris Christie doesn't go anti-woke while running in the primary, he is not going to go anti-woke as a general election candidate. That I am confident in. The first question, if the matchup were Christie versus Biden in November of 2024, could Christie win? I believe the answer is yes. I believe that if MAGA was soundly defeated, if Trump really crumbles, and what I mean by that is he's indicted a third time, it becomes absolutely impossible to even be out on the campaign trail because he's just busy with 3 different criminal defenses. Republicans abandon him. Imagine they select Chris Christie. I believe that this would actually create a resurgence among the Republican electorate where all of these folks who have been dissuaded from even participating because they're disgusted with Trump or they just think Trump is the wrong direction for the party, I believe all of those folks would get engaged. I believe also that there are some people who voted for Biden in 2020 because they were so disgusted with Trump, who, if there was a reasonable Republican, would actually go back to voting Republican. And so I'm not here to tell you Christie would definitely beat Joe Biden. But if Trump is running even with Biden, I do believe that Chris Christie has a solid shot of defeating Biden in a general election. I'm not hoping for that. I'm answering the caller's question. We have a fantastic bonus show for you today. We're going to talk about the coming heat wave in Texas. Are they actually prepared for it this time? We will talk about Cornel West now after announcing that he's running as a People's Party candidate, also seeking the Green Party nomination. I'm going to be honest with you, it's all a complete and total mess. And we will give you the latest not so good news about Tesla's self-driving system, which I have tested out myself, by the way. All of those stories and more on today's bonus show. Get instant access by signing up at joinpacman.com.